For in New Jersey, nothing stands still. Yesterday's wastelands are today's wealth. This, my friends, is
Noside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Noside Podcast. This is your host, Antonio Matos, and I'm joined here with the co-host of the pod, Brandon Mendoza and Giovanni Loyando.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing all right.
So, I know what you guys are thinking, listeners of the Noside Podcast. You're like, where the fuck have you guys been? And I know. We're going to explain. There's been a lot going on. And we're going to get into it. We got a lot to get into this podcast. So I guess first off, the big change we can get into really quick is you're looking at a different podcast cover. That's for one. A lot going on in the podcast cover. So I guess just little key points I want to point out, and then we can move on. Obviously, you see a little new member in the podcast cover with us, and that is our new friend, our new homie, and our new housemate. His name is Ash. He's a little gray tabby cat. He's actually on the bed sleeping behind Brandon right now. So there's technically a guest on the podcast with us. But yeah, he's a sweet boy. He loves everybody that comes over to the Noside office and hangs out with us. Everybody meets him. Everybody holds him. Everybody pets him. That's what he's about. He loves everybody. He loves the attention, and it's great to have him. And it's good to have him a part of the Noside universe and have him in our podcast cover now, alongside our other furry friend, Nugget, Giovanni's little pooch. Yeah.
I was gonna say, and just like wizards, we manifested this cat.
Yes,
into our lives.
We did manifest it. First key element of manifesting. Brandon had said something in the store, about 2 weeks ago. I want to say, it was a bit ago.
Yeah,
our
probably
last grocery run. Yeah,
before today.
Yeah. So probably a month ago. He had made a comment. And he was like, "What if, hypothetically, we got a cat or a dog?" And we were just kind of going back and forth about it, and we were like, it would be so cool to have a little furry friend with us. We were making a joke how before we got Ash, we were practicing our pets, bending over and head in the air.
Yeah.
So we were getting ready to have a furry friend. So we were manifesting it that way. We were creating the aura, the energy in the house already by our fate,
having
phantom pets. Yeah. So we were manifesting it like that, and then fast forward, I want to say 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I'm late at night texting our podcast cover artist, Christian. Big shout out to you, man. Much love to you. Thank you for all the work you've done. But I was talking to him about the new cover art, and I was shooting him ideas on what I wanted. And then at the end of what I was saying, I was like, I want you to add 2 more things. I want you to add the dog from the previous podcast cover, and as well, I just want you to add a gray cat with glowing green eyes. I wanted him to throw it in there because my love for cats, and I just wanted a cat in the podcast cover art. Well, then 2 days later, me and Brandon were recording some content for Noside, which we will get into in a bit. Recording some content, and during Brandon's outro, I get a text from an old friend of mine asking if I could take in a cat that her friend has and needed to rehome because she couldn't take care of it anymore, and wanted to find a good home. And I was the person she chose because she knew my love for cats and knew we were looking for a little furry friend. So instantly said yes. Looked at Brandon. I was like, "Are you in?" He was like, "Yep." 20 minutes later, asked Giovanni. Giovanni was in, and then 3 days later, the arrival of the boy. So we're all very happy. He's here. We all said it. He was an instant vibe boost. It was like a perk, like an add-on, a DLC. So it was really cool to have him join aboard the Noside crew. Yeah. So you'll be hearing more about him. You'll probably hear him on the podcast here and there. He's very vocal. But to move on, in other things, I want to get into some other content that's coming out through Noside. We officially have moved on to doing gaming content, something that we've been talking about as well on the podcast. And we are officially doing the gaming content. So you can go over to our YouTube channel. Our channel's name is Noside Podcast, but that might be changing soon just due to the broadening of content we're providing now. We might just name it Noside, but we're not too sure yet. That's something the three of us have to just kind of talk about more. But we're doing gaming shit, and Brandon's kind of like the lead role, the director in that area of Noside. So why don't you kind of let the audience in on what we're doing in the gaming realm of things?
Okay, so Antonio and I, we finished Resident Evil 2. That's what we started off with.
Mm-hmm.
That was really fun. And Giovanni and I, we started Last of Us, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
We still got to play through that. We have a couple episodes still in the bank, ready to go. Same thing with Resident Evil. The finale hasn't come out yet, right?
Yeah, we still currently right now. We can actually look at the YouTube really quick. I have it pulled up. So currently right now on the YouTube channel, we have 5 parts, 5 episodes of The Last of Us, and then 8 episodes of the Resident Evil series. So there's 4 more episodes that are due to come out this upcoming week for Resident Evil, and then and the Last of Us series is still continuing right now. They're still playing it. And then, do we have any other ideas on what we're going to be playing after? Do you want to?
I got a bunch of ideas. So I was saying we could all play Luigi's Mansion. That's what I was thinking, because it's a quick game. We could all just pass around the controller, and I was just teabagging somebody, or Giovanni was just teabagging somebody on the screen, so I got distracted for a second.
Yeah, we have all the Noside Gaming stuff playing on the big screen right now in the background. So
Luigi's Mansion for us 3, and then I was thinking Last of Us 2 after we beat the first one, and then I want to do God of War with you, and then I was thinking, because I just saw gameplay for Elden Ring, and that game, it got a 10 out of 10. I was thinking, I don't know if you guys would be down to sit down and play it, but
I mean, I got it pre-installed, so we want to sit down and record a little bit. I wouldn't mind.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And none of us have kind of any idea really about the game. All I know is that George R.R. Martin, the dude that did Game of Thrones, has some piece in it. Helped give the what's the word?
Insight.
I guess yeah. But there's like another he gave the source material a lot. He gave a lot of the source material for the landscaping and stuff. Like a lot of it was his creativity, his mind that went into the play of the game. Yeah, so I would be down to play Elden Ring. But yeah, we got a lot of planned. And obviously, you're going to be seeing series with the 3 of us. You're going to be seeing series where it might just be me and Brandon, or Brandon and Giovanni, and then potentially in the future, soon, you might start seeing solo stuff. Giovanni might start doing solo stuff. You might be doing solo stuff, and same for me. And the reason why I would like to see us doing solo stuff more is to kind of give the Noside audience our own personal personalities, you know? Like, that's why, Giovanni, when I talk to you about doing, the Warhammer stuff on YouTube, you're the more insightful one on that out of the 3 of us. So it'd be cool to see you doing your solo stuff on Warhammer on the channel, and then bringing people in an audience like that. And then, of course, Brandon, you and doing your gaming stuff, there's probably games that you would want to sit down and play solo and just kind of bullshit and talk to the audience and kind of have a solo podcast yourself, but playing a video game.
I was thinking about doing a long playthrough of a Pokemon game, a solo one, an old one, probably Gold or something.
Yeah, do it, man.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. And then any solo stuff, just do it on whenever you want, and then we'll edit it and post it. Yeah, it'll be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. So that's what's going on in the Noside realm of things. The gaming stuff, the podcast stuff. Obviously, the podcast is back, and then gaming content will be coming back as well. We just took I took a week off this week, like posting gaming content, just because this week has been kind of crazy for me with appointments and stuff, which I'll also get into. And then also this past Monday, February 21st, was my 21st birthday. So yeah, I've leveled up. I get to do the things I've already been doing.
Don't say that. Now you can do them legally.
Hey, there's nothing they can do about it. But, yeah, so I had my birthday. I actually, on my birthday, went over to Pit Stop. Went over and visited them because I haven't been to Pit Stop Convenience since we moved out. Like, since we all moved out and moved into here. I haven't been there since. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm in this area, I'm going to go over, get a bacon, egg, and cheese, talk to the dude. I got to speak to him. We talked a bit, and it was good seeing him again because he's a big part of Noside. You know, he was in the last cover art, that convenience store we had in there. So it was good being there. Got cat toys for my birthday. That was fun. And I'm not even bummed out about it because it makes me happy seeing Ash happy. So, but yeah, the birthday went good. It was good seeing the family. And then with a health update, since the last time we all had spoken on the podcast, I was kind of going through some shit, and I'm still kind of going through some shit. Where we left off, I was in a lot of pain. That was kind of like the last update I gave you. And I thought it was my knee, and it turned out not to be, and it turned out to just be all in my back, and it's just nerve damage, pinched nerves in my lower back. But I do feel like I'm getting better. I've been doing a lot of physical therapy the past couple, like literally this entire month that you haven't heard from us on the podcast side of things. I've been doing physical therapy 3 times a week, you know, getting better, getting back in shape, and strengthening up the body, trying to get rid of this pain. But hopefully I'll be getting kind of back to normal, going back to work as usual. But yeah, that's the update on things there. That's kind of been my week, and is that it? I believe so. Did we get into breaking news yet? No? I think it's time. I think this is a good time to kind of get into the beef and potatoes of this week. What's going on?
Well, you're talking about like in the world, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Outside and Noside, we're gonna pull away a little bit and look at the broader picture of things. We're at war. Not us specifically, but we're a part of it.
You're kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, as we all know, I'm sure we all know, anybody tuning in right now.
Big boy America stepped in.
Yeah, big boy America stepped in. I have an article to pull up for you guys in a second. But craziness. Craziness. Russia invades Ukraine, and you were telling me today while we were doing our grocery run that they claimed Chernobyl.
Yeah, did you know that? They took Chernobyl back?
Yeah. Unbelievable what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. I don't have the words for it because we're really like about to go to war, and it's about to be real ugly if it doesn't cease quick.
I wonder what Russia would do.
Man,
I wonder.
Yeah. My theory is Putin got diagnosed with something bad, terminal cancer or something, pancreatic cancer. Don't got much time to live, and he's like, "Let me just go out of the bank."
That's fucked. I don't think he'd do that.
Probably not. It's definitely a conspiracy theory, if anything. But hey, you never know. You never know.
Why are they in there? Why did they invade? Do you know?
I think they wanted territories, but I'm not too read into it. I'm not sure their exact reasonings, but I'm pretty sure part of it is they're trying to claim territories for themselves again.
Do you know why?
I believe that's why.
Yeah, like that's another reason why they claim Chernobyl. Yeah, I think they're just trying to take land, grow their territory. But I do have an article really quick. It is off of CNN. The headline is U.S. orders 7,000 more troops to Europe following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Sorry, excuse me. A senior U.S. defense official was telling reporters, I have 2 quotes that I just want to read for you guys. Russia's invasion of its neighbor in Ukraine is the largest conventional military attack that's been seen since World War II. The senior defense official said Thursday, outlining U.S. observations of the unfolding conflict. And then, we haven't seen a conventional move like this, nation state to nation state, since World War II. Certainly nothing on this size and scope and scale. The official told, never mind. And if it unfolds the way that hereto we have come to believe that it will, it has every potential to be very bloody, very costly, and very impactful on European security writ large, perhaps for a long, long time to come. So a senior U.S. defense official, these words came out of his mouth, one of the higher-ups, saying that this could unfold into something as almost as bloody as World War II.
So World War III.
Yeah,
Basically.
but that's crazy. Like, no one expected a world expected a World War III to spry about, because no one we've been trying to make that not happen. That's been our main goal. So when it actually does happen, it's fucking like...
You think nukes are gonna go off?
Wouldn't doubt. If this gets bad, if Russia's really trying to if Putin's trying to lay his steel balls on that fucking table and be like, hey, this shit's mine.
Where do you think they'd nuke first?
The center of every country.
Just right in the middle of it?
Yeah. Center, East Coast, West Coast, maybe the South.
Damn, if they do East Coast, we're fucked.
Yeah, I think we're fucked no matter what, Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I said, who would they nuke first? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely Big Brother America, because we're probably the greatest military force there is. They would try to wipe us out first, so we're dead. Next up would most likely be China. China would probably be the second big brother, middle child. Or maybe they're the third child. Maybe they're the youngest. I'm not sure. Russia and China, I'm not sure where they're at military.
Aren't they buddy-buddy?
For the time, I guess. Buddy-buddy until you're not needed anymore. That's how that shit goes, Yeah. You're an ally until you're not.
That's fucked.
It's how the game of war goes. And, it's fucked up before all this Ukraine and Russia shit that's been going on. I got the book by Sun Tzu, The Art of War. So I've been reading into war, and now war's happening.
You're learning the tactics.
Yeah.
You could go over there and intervene.
Yeah, dude, I can...
Hurry up and finish the book, dude.
I had to read into it. I need to get my battle strategies, and we'll do some I'll get Mel Gibson as well to accompany me. He'll be like my co-commander. He'll be my captain, because just
Why not?
we've seen every Mel Gibby movie. Like we know how he is. We've seen Patriot once or twice in our lives.
I never seen Braveheart though. Isn't he in
It's a good
Braveheart?
movie. Yes, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
You just telling me to watch it.
Mhm.
yeah. It's a good movie. Definitely should watch it. Mel Gibby's great. Mel Gibby is great. But yeah, besides Mel Gibby, I hope everybody out there in the Ukraine is doing good, staying safe, getting out of the hot zones, I guess.
Evacuating.
Yeah. Our Noside love comes out to you guys. I would take in everybody we could, but we have a small place.
I wonder if we do have listeners from Ukraine
I hope.
or Russia. You think?
I mean, maybe.
Does Russia get like American shit?
We can check.
Because I know China doesn't, right? China's like no America
I mean,
for the most part, at least. They're like
I
Hollywood's
feel like
eye.
I feel like our relationship with Russia, or not Russia, China's weird, because it's like, don't they manufacture most of our products, but at the same time, like, we kind of don't like each other.
Yeah, I know they like our movies to an extent.
We have 4% audience in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of 100? Or out of what?
Yeah, we're people listen to us in 5 different places.
What are they?
Qatar,
Cool.
Brazil,
Sick.
Uruguay,
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Germany, and then of course the United States.
Hell yeah.
95% for there.
Sick.
So all those the foreigners out there, thank you for listening to the No Side.
All those foreigners tell one other foreigner.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Branch out. With,
Network.
Yeah. Yeah,
Be
I
like,
like
yo,
that.
have you heard this podcast?
And then just to call out people's genders, 50% of a female audience, 44% of male audience, 3% non-binary.
We have more
and then
females
3%
than
not specified. Yeah,
sick.
we're like
dude.
a boy band right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Ladies.
We're like the Jonas Brothers right now, man.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one, but
Here, let me pull up
you,
a picture. Of
you
the
get the idea.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of the Jonas Brothers. I'm gonna figure out which Jonas brother we all are.
Don't do this.
Why not?
Why can't we do another trio? Like, quick core trios, dude.
I'm gonna do the kid.
I called dibs on Joe.
I don't know their
You guys
names.
can fight for Kevin and the other one.
Why can't we be the Migos? Because the Migos are all cool. I don't know these squares.
What's the name of the Migos again? I forget.
Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff.
I got dibs on Takeoff.
What? I want to be Takeoff.
Too bad.
I'll be Offset. You're Quavo. That means you're the leader.
I mean, I guess yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, right? So they're all cool. Fuck the Jonas Brothers, bro.
I don't really listen to the Migos, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'd rather Migos than Jonas Brothers any day. But we could also look up famous trios.
Famous trios. You want to see what kind of famous trios there are?
Mm-hmm. The Charlie's Angels. You ever seen that?
18 great pop culture trios. People did not think the podcast was going to turn into this.
Yeah, we just went from talking about war in Ukraine to...
You got the Harry Potter gang.
I call Harry.
The other guy, whatever
You're
his name was.
Hermione.
Yeah, dude, I'll be Hermione. I mean,
Just let your
but
hair
like
down.
which? Yeah, true.
Yeah, fair enough.
Baby.
Luke, Leia, and Han.
I'm Luke.
I'll be Han.
What the fuck?
You gotta be quick.
I didn't know it was a race. The Three Stooges. Yeah, go quick now.
All
don't
of
know
their
that.
names.
You're Curly.
Curly, Larry, and Mo.
I'll be Mo.
Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Fuck Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels. Farrah Fawcett, Jacqueline Smith, and Kate Jackson. Don't care.
The gang from Lizzie McGuire.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
Which Powerpuff Girl would you be?
I'd be Buttercup. Because she was mean. And like a bitch.
What if I want to be Buttercup?
Fuck
You
you.
look more like a Bubbles.
No, fuck you. I already called dibs. You could be Blossom since you're the host.
I guess.
Damn.
Yeah, so that means you're
It's
Bubbles.
okay. I'll be a Bubbles.
Bubbles is pretty cool though.
They were all cool. I still watch that show. They beat the shit out of a monkey for no reason.
Did you know the original Powerpuff Girls was supposed to be the Whoop-Ass Girls?
Mm-hmm. But they said you can't show children this.
Yeah,
So
they
he
brought
was
it to Cartoon Network and they were like, "Yo, I can't put this on
They're like-
television, man."
Yeah, you're kidding about the name, right? Like, what if I told you I wasn't? What if I told you to get out of my office?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it was supposed to be the Whoop-Ass Girls, and it was literally the mixture, the Formula X was the professor put in a can of Whoop-Ass.
Nice.
And the Whoop-Ass Girls. Alternate timeline, alternate dimension.
Mhm.
I guess actually speaking of alternate dimensions, Doctor Strange, we're all very pumped for.
Have we talked about Spider-Man since?
When did Spider-Man
Yeah, we
come
did
out?
because that came out the 16th of December.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, we definitely talked
Yeah.
about it then. Yeah, so now we finally got the trailer January. I know we weren't doing the podcast when that came out, but yeah, we got the Doctor Strange trailer. Super excited about that. A lot going on in it too. Like I've watched the trailer a couple times, and I've watched a couple breakdowns
There's
on it.
There's supposedly a lot of not leaks, but a lot of rumors that there's gonna be cameos and shit.
Yeah, it was. I feel
familiar
like there's
faces.
be a lot of shit. I know that you saw there was the animated realm, so that could tie in
the what if,
the what if, and then the into the Spider-Verse stuff.
I hope that this movie isn't bullshit because there's so much shit in there.
Yeah,
and it's like
it can't be a clusterfuck. Like it has to be like a symphony, an orchestra.
It needs to be executed well.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just hope they don't pull a Spider-Man 3. Not a new Spider-Man 3, but
yeah, the
Toby.
Sam Raimi, yeah. I hope they don't drop the ball. But honestly, after No Way Home, I had a lot of questions and stuff, and there was like a lot of unanswered stuff. We really didn't know what we were getting into, but we had our feelings, but nothing was 100%. But Doctor Strange is trying to do a lot of stuff, and we can't forget the obvious fact that Professor X is in it now. Where does
Maybe
that
it's
Professor X lie? It's definitely him.
You don't
That
know.
was Patrick Stewart. It just might be a different variant of him. It might not be the exact one. Could even be evil. You know, he might be. That might be like a dark Illuminati. That might be an evil Illuminati in it. But yeah, a lot of questions, but we won't know until we fucking see it.
I want it.
I want it right now.
Speaking of
Right now.
superheroes, Batman comes out like next week.
March 4th, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Let me check. Yeah, next week. Next Friday. Batman, the Batman, featuring Robert Pattinson.
There you go.
Not Patrick. Disregard the Patrick.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought his name was Patrick.
Because we were thinking about Professor X, Patrick Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe subconsciously. Yeah.
I'm gonna withhold any emotions about the movie.
It looks cool, dude.
It looks cool. I'm happy it's like literally just gonna be like a horror movie, which I think is cool. I just hope they're not trying to do too much, because like I know there's like they're trying to do a lot of like origin stories all in this one movie, like a lot of villain origin stories.
I don't think it's an origin story. I think we're gonna just see like a young Bruce Wayne.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the villains. Like they're trying. It's a lot of origin stories in one movie, but for origin stories for the villains, like Penguin and Catwoman and stuff like like that. It's a lot for them.
Wait, I thought the Catwoman is already like. I thought the Batman and the Catwoman in this movie are already established, but they're in like their upcoming. You know, they're just starting out.
That's still their origin story. The upcoming.
That's not really an
beginning
origin. An origin is like how you became them.
It's the origin is the beginning of their story.
An origin is how like how they became who they are. Yeah. That's an origin. It's not when it's already in motion. That's not really an origin. It's that would be like.
But also, you're not. I'm not talking about the main like hero. Like, I'm not talking about Batman. Like I'm talking about Scarecrow and the Penguin and the Riddler. Like those get like the villains.
They're in the movie?
Yeah. Have you seen any of the trailers?
Not really. I've been avoiding it. But like, really, they're in the movie? I knew.
Yeah.
I knew.
They're on like all the covers.
I knew the Riddler was in the movie. And I knew the Penguin was in it, but they said the Penguin was in it for literally like a minute.
Yeah, and it's because they're like trying to put in a lot of they're trying to push them into the new era of DC, so they're trying to do a lot in one movie.
But if Penguin's in there for like a minute, that's not really like an origin. It's just like he's there.
I'm sure it's not just a minute.
But it's like a very short time, they said. Like he's not in the... Like, he's not a main villain. He's not... he's just there.
Yeah, I know. And it's the same thing we were just saying about Doctor Strange, is that I hope they're not trying to do too much and make it a clusterfuck.
Okay.
Okay.
I just think like it won't be a clusterfuck because I think it's just gonna be a telling of a story. Like I don't with the Batman at least, because with Doctor Strange, it's building up. It has built up to this kind of like the multiverse. We know it's real now, but with all the leaks that are coming out, it's kind of like that seems a little more jam-packed than the Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not trying to compare them on the same scale, but I'm just saying that's the same kind of worry I have for it, is I hope they're not trying to do too much for that movie in one movie.
I don't think they're doing too much.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that dragged on a little too long.
I was confused on how, like the point you were going.
Yeah, and I was kind of confused that you were confused.
Yeah.
So, at least we've come to it.
Yeah, I understand now, but
Okay, cool.
but I think that they're doing a lot more with Doctor Strange than they are for Batman.
Oh,
So
for sure. Yeah. Yeah, but
I don't-
yeah, definitely cool movies. I'm very excited to see. I hope they both do well. I think DC's doing well. Peacemaker was great. I thought that was really good.
You said, like I don't know, like a month ago, probably a couple weeks ago, that you think DC would be awesome if it just went rated R, right?
Yeah, for sure. They need to. They like.
You don't think PG-13 cuts it?
I mean, if they're gonna do a PG-13, they got to do it good, like
The Dark Knight.
I'm trying to think of what was the other movie DC did, or not DC? Fuck. I'm thinking of a specific movie, but yeah, for example, that PG-13, but they got away with a lot of stuff. Like if they can do that and not try to kind of go a Disney route where they try to soften it up, make it more family friendly. Like DC is meant to be dark. Like all of its stories are very dark and gloomy. Gotham is literally Gotham has its own fucking atmosphere of gloomy and darkness. So like that, they just got to keep with that. And it's a lot of more street level stuff, and it's a lot more real stuff, obviously, because you got Batman, just a normal dude, but
Beating the shit
got
out
a
of
lot
the guy.
of money. Like his superpower is fucking money. And then you got Green Arrow and Catwoman. Like it's a lot of more kind of realistic, I guess, superhero type shit. But even
still
though, yeah, I feel like Marvel does it better, but cinematically, you know. But DC comics are great. I love a lot of like the Batman Hush and stuff, the Jim Lee Batmans. Yeah, Batman, Doctor Strange, Marvel, DC, good stuff coming out within the next year or two from both.
You know what? I think Marvel got their storytelling down better than
Oh, for
that.
yeah,
No,
for
but that's
sure.
why they get away with the PG-13.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They don't need the R.
Yeah, because it's like people aren't even really worried about seeing blood and gore. They're more worried about seeing
What's
the
gonna
new
happen
superheroes,
next.
What's the next story piece? Yeah, for sure. That's that for sure. Yeah. Well, okay. Wow. Only 33 minutes into it.
I'm making good time.
Yeah, talked about a lot already. But I guess another thing I wanted to get into is something that me and Giovanni can touch on a little bit. Warhammer 3. That came out, something I know we talked about on the podcast before, something we've been saying we're excited for. And then
Now
it
it's
came
here.
out, and Giovanni, let the people know.
Game is pretty cool.
It's cool.
Campaign's a little bit of a letdown. The amount of playable species and things like that is a little disappointing. Map size is disappointing.
Doesn't sound that cool.
Graphics are cool.
For what it is, it's cool.
Yes, exactly.
But-
If you played 1 and 2, and then you finally get to 3, see where the campaign progresses to, like, alright, whatever. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I just hope in the future, and I hope it doesn't take too long, but I hope we get, the Mortal Realms campaign and a bunch of all the other factions we're missing.
Yeah. They definitely need to spiffy up the game. I know people said that Warhammer 2, when it first came out, it was a little rocky, but
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. So just got to give it time, but I am disappointed. I was really hoping the day it came out, we were just gonna be banging away at it, playing new shit, and it's kind of feels like we've lost more than gained.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but and then. God, we're already talking about so much. I'm already kind of forgetting what we're talking about. Have we spoke a bit about Elden Ring? Did we say
Yes.
I said I wanted to play it on the channel.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
anything
because we
about
were
it,
talking about the gaming stuff. Yes, all right. So we don't have to get into that
Got
again.
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. But yeah, Warhammer 3 came out. Yeah. Hoping it gets better. So technically, I kind of don't got anything. That was kind of, I think we hit all the points I wanted to hit.
Okay.
So if there's anything you guys want to hit, anything you guys want to talk about specifically, it's been a month since we've been on the podcast. So if there's anything you want to speak to the audience about, let's do it.
Well, I don't really know what to talk about. I mean,
Started classes.
I was about to say, if you want to get into like our personal.
Yeah,
Shit,
whatever you're comfortable
right?
with talking about. Yeah, just update the audience.
Okay, I started in other news, like personal life shit. I started a real estate course. It's pretty hard, not gonna lie, because we just go through the chapters. No chapter is a prerequisite to another, so I could just jump in whenever. So I go in, we talk about the chapter, and I gotta write down these definitions, the vocabulary. I gotta memorize that shit, and it's just difficult because I gotta do some studying again, and I haven't studied in a while. So I don't know, just getting back in the swing of like, you know,
Yeah, like
studying, basically.
being back in school,
Yeah,
like
I
the
guess,
mindset
yeah.
of being in school. Yeah, I can 100% get it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult, but I gotta do it. You know. I
Yeah,
got paid-
and
paid
you
for this
you
shit.
have the capacity to do it. I know you can do it. So
It's easy. You just gotta do it.
yeah, just gotta memorize every word.
Pretty much. I was thinking about making flashcards. Flashcards are
Oh, for
actually
sure.
really easy to memorize.
Yeah, definitely do that. I can definitely help you out. So yeah, you started doing your classes. Giovanni, you actually did something new. You got your office rolling.
Yeah. Yep, got my office rolling, so moved everything, separated business and living space, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Got
So
everything moving smoothly.
yeah, you got your own big office for the printing business. It's real cool. Speaking of your printing business, you are open again.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah, reopened.
if you're
Doing well,
interested in-
actually.
that's good. Yeah. So if anybody out there listening, if you're interested in getting any Warhammer miniatures or any type of 3D printing miniatures,
D&D stuff.
yeah, go over to his website, his Etsy. You can find all the links in our Noside link trees and whatnot.
You still have your website up?
No, I took down the website, but like, you know, the Etsy
Yeah,
link is
It's going
good.
strong.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. There's no reason to overstay our welcome. No reason to
To force it.
Yeah, to force it. I think we hit everything we needed to hit. It's great to be back in the podcast land and talking to all of you guys again. We're gonna come back better than ever.
I got a new
yeah.
tattoo.
Oh yeah, you got a new tattoo as well.
Yeah. Falling up. It's from a story I used to read.
You should do a post on Instagram. You should post the pit, the
I mean, I
page.
did when I first got it. You want me to do it again on this?
No, I meant like an actual post.
Oh,
on
really?
the Noside Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
And do your tattoo, and then do another picture, like a slideshow, and then do the actual poem,
Okay.
like the page of the book.
I was thinking about getting. I was talking to Penny about it. Getting like a yin yang right here, and then maybe like a Dragon Ball right here, because I want to do circles,
That'd be pretty cool.
right?
Yeah, I know. I like what I'm imagining is how people get like the the moons.
That's what I saw.
the-
Yeah, they got planets going up like that. But I want something different. I want
You should
yin
do like
yang.
a Pokeball.
I was thinking that a Pokeball, but I was like, nah, that's a little too childish.
Don't do a Pokeball. You gotta do like a Master Ball or something cool. If you do a Pokeball.
Maybe I'll do yin yang, a globe, and then
Do like a peace sign.
yeah, right, a peace sign, and then what did I say? A Dragon Ball.
Chicken egg.
I wanted a Dragon Ball, but maybe yin yang, globe, and peace
Get like a pizza. A full pizza.
on this side. On the other arm, I'll get a pizza pie. I'll get a Pokeball, a Dragon Ball, and something else.
And then like a cookie.
Yeah, right. A half-bitten cookie.
Yeah, that'd be funny. But all right. I think this is a good time to end it. This is our
how long-
shortest podcast. I believe.
How long is it? 40 minutes?
40 minutes. I actually, you know what? This isn't our short. I think this is around the same time. I think this is around the same time of the one podcast we did when we first moved into the new place. It was like we moved podcast. I think that was a short one, like under an hour. Because we were on a time crunch because I had to go to that Megadeth show. Yeah, so I remember we all just kind of had shit going on. Okay, yeah. So I'm Antonio, your host, joined here with Brandon Mendoza and Giovanni Loyando. Our voices are going to begin fading out here momentarily, but we're going to do our plugs. You guys can go ahead.
B Mendoza 127 Instagram, Twitter, Noside _ podcast, or is it Noside Podcast?
Noside _ podcast.
Is that our YouTube?
Noside Podcast, _, YouTube, and then Noside _ podcast for our socials, Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, so stay tuned for more content on the YouTube. It's going to be coming out.
More gaming content going to be coming out this following week after you hear this podcast.
Also, before we go, I wanted to say, I think we touched on it before on the YouTube, but I want to do like just one-offs. Or like, we'll play... Sure. Maybe we'll play Elden Ring, but like we're not gonna commit to it. You know what I mean?
Don't expect like a full walkthrough. Like we're gonna like hand select games, and then even if there's games that you guys want to recommend for us to play, we can look into that as well. Yeah,
like I want to play all of The Last of Us like completely. God of War, I expect to beat that, and I never played a God of War game. Yeah, well, I played the old ones. I never beat them.
Yeah, and then I haven't played this specific one, the last one that came out. I haven't played that one yet. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, so expect like I don't know, maybe 2-3 episodes of something, and then just like it won't come up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And Giovanni,
you
your
can
plugs.
Follow at Jovi's 3D Minis on Instagram.
Okay. Our voices are beginning to fade out. It was great seeing you guys again, or talking to you guys again, more likely.
Thanks for coming back and listening.
Yeah, we appreciate all of you fans out there, people tuning back in. And this has been episode 32 of the Noside Podcast. We are fading out. Goodbye and good night.